Back with Craig Button. Craig, before Sidney Crosby left for the Olympics, he had the Pens in a playoff spot with a 5-point cushion. Now he's out for the next month. We saw how much his absence hurt Team Canada at the Olympics. What about Pittsburgh? Can his Pens hang on to a playoff spot with Sid watching from upstairs?
No. And the bottom line is he's one of the best players in the league, and understanding that his impact on the game is significant. And for the Pittsburgh Penguins, yeah, they got some contributions from other areas of their lineup, and that was all good. That lended itself to this belief that they could make the playoffs. But without Sidney Crosby, and he's out at least 4 weeks by the reports, no, they can't make the playoffs. And that becomes really difficult. And you don't replace Sidney Crosby. You know, Team Canada had the luxury of so many other great players that could step in and step up in the absence of Sidney Crosby, and they did. Pittsburgh doesn't have that luxury.
All right, we know they don't have it, but they do have some cap space. What would you like to see Kyle Dubas do between now and next Friday's deadline in order to try his best to salvage this season?
Yeah, I don't think Kyle's been in the mindset of trying to salvage a season. I think that Kyle has done a really good job with the Pittsburgh Penguins this year. He's understood that there needs to be a transition that's underway, and we've seen that transition. Some younger players coming into the lineup. You know, you look at Anthony Manthony, you look at Justin Brazeau, really good additions. He just went and traded Brett Kulak. He ends up getting Sam Girard, a good puck-moving defenseman on the back end. So I don't think it's about what he does to give this team a chance this year. If there's something there that makes sense for Kyle Dubas, I think he will, and I think he should. But at the same time, he's been very measured in putting this team into a spot where they can transition, get some younger players in the lineup, help some of those legacy players, and then try to move this forward as time goes on. I don't think it's about just now. And because there's just nobody, Gino, that's going to come in and help you replace Sidney Crosby. It's just not going to happen. It can't happen. I don't care how much cap space he has. There's players like that aren't available.
Yeah, Crosby's got 59 points in 56 games this season, so when he comes back, he'll still be on a pace for his 21st straight season, averaging more than a point a game. Craig, do you see any slowdown in Crosby's game when he's healthy?
Gino, I've been really clear on Sidney Crosby for the last number of years. There has been no signs of decline in his game, not in any regard. And you think about where he's at in his 21st season, everything that he's been able to continue to do at the highest levels. I see no decline, and I see no reason to believe that there will be a decline in the near future.
Poor Sid. He had to sit back, couldn't help Team Canada as they went for gold. Now he's got to sit back and watch things unfold with his Pittsburgh Penguins as well.